Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. I've got today's another Horror Pack unboxing. If you're not familiar with Horror Pack, monthly subscription, it's like 25 bucks. You get 4 Blu-rays, or it's a bit cheaper if you want the DVDs. I just go with the Blu-rays because that's, how I roll. I say this every time, I'll say it again. This isn't a sponsored video. I pay for this out of my own pocket, so if I like what I see, I'm going to let you know. If I don't like what I see, I'm also going to let you know. You may notice slightly different camera layout. I'm going to try a different technique for this unboxing, so we'll see how that goes. Also, they send out a bunch of hints on Instagram and on Twitter and everything. So what I do, I read off the hints, take a guess at what it could be, and then open it up, and I'm usually quite wrong. But, well, here we go. First up, boy meets girl, boy falls for girl, girl goes on murderous rampage. For that, honestly, my first thought goes to, like, Return of the Living Dead 3, but I kind of doubt there'd be a Vestron release in here. I don't know. I don't know. That could be just about anything, honestly. Next up, the sins of the past return for bloody revenge in this vision of real-life horror. Real-life terror, my bad. Okay, so, revenge for the past, real life, so I'm guessing it's probably based on a true story type thing. Honestly, I have no clue. I'm drawing a complete blank on that. I can't even think of an idea. Is what it is, right? Next up, this 90s dramatic horror film features an unparalleled mastery of practical effects. This one's a bit difficult, because I think, dramatic horror film from the 90s, I think it's something like, The Sixth Sense or whatever. But when it brings up unparalleled mastery of practical effects, again, I really don't know. Like, we'll see. And last up, a twist of faith leads a reluctant priest down a terrifying road to redemption. My thought there automatically goes towards one of the 2 Exorcist prequels. So either Exorcist the Beginning or Dominion prequel to The Exorcist, which I actually liked a lot. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they are. So I'm just gonna cut now and try out this new camera angle. I hope everything works out. So yeah, let's see it. Okay, so here we go. I was hoping to do something like with like a jig type thing or something, but I couldn't really figure anything out, so I'm just kind of gonna do this by hand. Already cut it, so let's see what we got. First up, oh, The Rite with Anthony Hopkins. Never actually seen this movie. I've heard it was pretty good. I mean, Anthony Hopkins is pretty much good in anything he's in. So, it's based on a true story, so I'll read the back for you. Inspired by true events, this supernatural thriller follows a seminary student sent to study exorcism at the Vatican in spite of his own doubts about the controversial practice and even his own faith. Only when sent to apprentice with legendary Father Lucas, who has performed thousands of exorcisms, does his armor of skepticism begin to fall. Drawn into a troubling case that seems to transcend even Father Lucas's skill, the young seminarian, glimpses a phenomenon science can't explain or control, and an evil so violent and terrifying it forces him to question everything he believes. It's got a chilling alternate ending, apparently. And The Rite, Soldier of God. Meet Father Gary Thomas, the Vatican-ordained exorcist, whose life story inspired the film. Go inside the actual Exorcism Academy and share eyewitness accounts of real-life exorcisms, plus additional scenes. Okay, yeah, so The Right with Anthony Hopkins. That could be quite good, actually. Next up is, Silent House. Never actually seen this is the remake, the Silent House remake. I've seen the original Spanish one. It was actually pretty damn good. Yeah, never seen this one. We'll see how it is. It could be good. I'll read the back for you again. Elizabeth Olsen stars in the suspenseful, edge-of-your-seat thriller presented in real time as one shocking, uninterrupted shot. When Sarah finds herself sealed in her family's secluded lake house with no contact to the outside world, panic soon turns to terror as events become increasingly ominous. Directed by filmmaking duo Chris Kentis and Laura Lau, who did Open Water, it's a tension-filled journey that Scott Mantz of Access Hollywood raves is beyond terrifying, clever, gripping, intense, and scary as hell. And it comes with commentary, and that looks to be it, and a ultraviolet copy. So yeah, like I said, never seen. I've seen the original, never seen the remake, so that could be quite good, actually. So yeah. Next up is, okay, Psycho Killer. This is a Horror Pack limited edition. As Malcolm McDowell. Let's see here. Okay, a doe-eyed, knife-wielding killer is on the loose in a small town, slicing and dicing men of questionable intent. As her brutality leaves a town littered with corpses, her unquenchable bloodlust is lost on her young lover. Love is blind as he pursues her regardless of the obvious warning signs of psychosis. Will he meet his end at the end of her blade? That sounds like it could be quite good, actually. Yeah, so Psycho Killer. Okay, and last up for this month, we got, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Certified classic right here. I love this movie. I really do. It's an all-time classic. I'll read the back, though honestly you don't really need it. Gary Oldman, Winona Ryder, and Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins star in Oscar-winning director Francis Ford Coppola's visually stunning, passionately seductive version of the classic Dracula legend. In Bram Stoker's Dracula, Coppola returns to the original source of the Dracula myth, and from that gothic romance, he creates a modern masterpiece. Gary Oldman's metamorphosis as Dracula, who grows from old to young, from man to beast, is nothing short of amazing. Winona Ryder brings equal intensity to the role of a young beauty who becomes the object of Dracula's devastating desire. The role... I totally skipped that. Anthony Hopkins co-stars as the famed doctor who dares to believe in Dracula and dares to confront him. Opulent, dazzling, and utterly irresistible, this is Dracula as you've never seen him. And once you've seen Bram Stoker's Dracula, you'll never forget it. And it contains 30 minutes of deleted scenes, audio commentary, and introduction by Francis Ford Coppola. The blood is the life, the making of Dracula. The costumes are the sets, the designs of Eiko Ishioka. In camera, the naive visual effects of Dracula. Method and madness visualizing Dracula. So yeah, all in all, it has been a really solid month. A lot of good stuff. So yeah, if you want to get your own horror pack, I'll leave a link down in the description. Also, my link to my Patreon and to my merch shop if you're interested in picking up a shirt or something. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so that's it for now. See you next.